are! I got a campsite for Grand Tetons National Park. We want to get out of the house and off the beaten path, and I bet you do too. This year it's been crazy hard to find camping reservations. Today I'm going to tell you how we were able to get camping reservations with Campnab. First I'm going to tell you what Campnab is, I'm going to tell you our experience with Campnab, and then I'm going to give you some helpful tips on how to use Campnab. So Campnab is a software that searches for campsites in the US and Canada. It's mostly national, but it's also some state and provincial parks. It includes campgrounds that are booked on recreation.gov and Reserve America. What happens with Campnab is that when somebody cancels a site, then Campnab goes out and looks for those cancellations and sends you a text alert on your phone. So Campnab has 5 plans, so you could either pick a plan or you could pay by the individual scan, which is between $10 and $20, depending on the frequency of time that you want to scan. For the 5 plans, you can be billed monthly or you can be billed annually. If you're billed annually, then you get a 25% discount, which is very nice. If you're billed monthly, then you can cancel at any time. You just have to pay for that month. Please note that all these costs that I'm giving you are the costs at the time of this recording. So the 5 plans are good, better, awesome, mega, and ultra. The difference in cost in the plans depends on the frequency of the scan and how many concurrent scans that you want. So we have the mega plan, and that's worked really well for us, and I'll explain why in a minute. So you start by typing in the name of the campsite, then you choose it from the options given. You can scan for all openings or filter the scans. I chose all openings when I was looking for the Grand Teton site, but then what I found was that I kept getting an opening for a group site, which is fine. I just ignored it, but it's just something that you should know that if you want to, you can really drop down and filter out a lot of different things. So the filters allow you flexibility that you can even go in and choose a specific site, which is really nice. Let's say I only want site 34 and 32. I can just go in and pick those 2 sites. But of course that would greatly reduce my chance of getting a site. So you can filter scans to narrow down the type of site. For example, I don't want a tent site, I just want a trailer site, so you can do that. And then I can put in our trailer length. You do have a choice of flexible arrival dates, and that will give you more opportunities to find a site if you have some flexibility in your schedule. To me, this is why it's really important to have several concurrent scans, because you can do, let's say, 3 different scans for 3 different arrival dates. It's nice also if you're planning a longer trip. Like this year we're going to Grand Teton National Park, Yellowstone, and Glacier. So being able to have several scans gives us a lot of options on potential campsites. And also, like I said, there's a variation in plans and how frequently they scan. If you have a more frequent scan, obviously you're going to have a better chance of getting a site. So recently, as I mentioned, I got a site for Grovant in Grand Tetons National Park. I originally got 3 nights at Grovant, and then later on I decided I wanted 4 after I looked at all the activities that were there. And then when I went to go back to get 4, there was nothing left. And I'm telling you, that was a 2-week period. In a 2-week period, there was absolutely nothing, 1 or 2 nights here and there. So I put it out on Campnab for 4 nights, and it wasn't very long after that that I was able to get the 4 nights with Campnab. So obviously I've also been trying to get sites at Glacier National Park and Yellowstone, and have not been successful so far. I'm going to explain some of the things that you can do to be a little bit more successful using Campnab. I did actually have a couple times where I had the phone in my hand and I was on the phone. So the phone was open and I was using it and I got the alert, and by the time I was able to go through all the windows and get to the reservation site, it was gone. I mean, I'm talking seconds, not minutes, seconds, and somebody else beat me to it. And so it's very competitive this year, and you just have to be a little bit patient, and we have some time to wait too, so I'm still hopeful. So when you have an alert on your phone, oh my gosh, right now I got an alert. I'm not kidding. Let's see if I get it. Oh, nope. I think I'm gonna get it. Nope, I didn't get it. Petrified National Forest, and I didn't get it. So this is on Reserve America, and I haven't actually used the alerts on Reserve America, so I wasn't familiar with it, so it took me more time. So familiarize yourself with the process if you can, because I lost it. I mean, I wasted too much time just trying to book the thing. Somebody got 2 of the 3 nights that I wanted. So that's unfortunate. That's the other thing, is be signed in. I wasn't signed in. That's crazy. That's crazy that that happened. It's bad on me, because these are the tips I'm going to give you. So a couple of tips. I mean, some of these feel like a no-brainer probably, but have your phone with you and have it turned on. So that seems like a no-brainer, but I've actually not had my phone with me. It was in the other room and I didn't hear the sound of the tone, and I didn't get the site, obviously. So anyway, I'm telling you these things not to insult your intelligence, but because these are the mistakes that I have made. So be sure that text notifications are turned on and that you have an audible alert turned on, so that when you get that notification, you can hear it and see it immediately. I actually changed the audible part on my text notifications so that I can hear. Even when the volume was all the way up, I still couldn't hear it. Be signed in to the website that's being scanned. Obviously, I didn't do that. I wasn't signed in to Reserve America. After I finish this video, I'm going to go in and sign in to Reserve America. Silly me. I am actually signed in to recreation.gov. So if you don't have a recreation.gov account and you don't have a Reserve America account, then you need to get those two accounts and have them open on your phone. Have them open and ready to go and all signed in on your phone. So be in cell phone range. I know that's like another no-brainer, and you can't always be in cell phone range, but I had a situation where I had the text alert come in, but I couldn't get on the website because I didn't have coverage. I didn't have cell phone coverage for that. That was really frustrating. The other thing is click the link immediately. Even if you're not sure those are the exact dates that you want. For example, I have 3 scans going on right now, and so I have some preferred dates. So I was going back and looking at my preferred dates. Don't do that. Just click on through. I know that on recreation.gov, they give you 15 minutes to pay for the site. So if you decide that that's not going to work for you, just get out of it. As a follow-up, I did actually get the site to Escalante Petrified Forest State Park. So the person that was looking at it must have released it, and then I was able to log in really quick and get it. So one thing about Reserve America, you have to check the box that says keep me signed in. So that was a little learning experience for you too. There's a link in the description if you'd like to purchase Campnab, and I get a small commission on that helps fund the channel. If you'd like to see some additional tools that you can use to find campsites, check out this video.